Hi. On Wednesday, June 25th, we have a new moon at 4 degrees of Cancer. This moon is conjunct Jupiter and squares both Saturn and Neptune, which means a karmic reckoning is underway. Sabian symbols are phrases that correspond to each of the 360 degrees of the zodiac, and 4 degrees of Cancer is an automobile wrecked by a train. This is about karmic correction. The car represents our will or ego, and the train is our soul's directive or deeper alignment with the collective and our life's purpose. When we operate from ego, we generate karma because we're operating from fear. If we do not align with the soul and elevate our level of beingness in the world, karma will show up and make us wake up, something like a tower moment in tarot. You know, the tower everybody's afraid of? This is where Jupiter comes in. Since he is in conjunction with the moon, Jupiter will test us before he rewards us. And he's at 3 degrees of Cancer. The Sabian symbol for that degree is a cat arguing with a mouse, which deals with the themes of releasing self-justification. Our minds will always find ways to justify why we should allow ourselves to slip back into old, selfish ways of acting upon desires and curiosity. You remember how curiosity killed the cat? In other words, to live from ego or shadow without apologies. This reckoning is even more potent since the moon and Jupiter are square to Saturn and Neptune, and they both require and demand honesty. Saturn is testing how objectively we see ourselves, if we have actually done our shadow work or are just claiming alignment with our higher self without having done the work. Neptune, on the other hand, brings situations that make us confront the karma that we have created by trying to accommodate to other people's or society's expectations of us. The square will expose any illusion we have about ourselves, especially when we've sacrificed our own truth to maintain harmony. This can trigger a soul activation through a crisis to force us back into alignment. That is the tower moment we were talking about. At this point, we can use that crisis to bring clarity and integrity, helping us walk the path of the soul and allow our actions to reflect the wisdom that the soul is bringing. It can also bring clarity about how we can serve the collective. If you want to know what the specific test is for you, look at your natal Jupiter and Saturn, especially the houses, and the Sabian symbols which you can find on the internet. Then find where 1 degree of Aries and 4 degrees of Cancer fall in your chart, because that's where the test is going to be playing out for you. You might be feeling like you're at a crossroads and need to choose a path. If so, choose wisely, because 6 months from now, as we start coming out of the retrogrades, we will be harvesting the results of our current choices. Choose the soul, choose the highest vibration, choose the path of your soul, do the shadow work, okay? We have 6 months, choose wisely. Love you all.